This month, we'll be hearing short testimonies from different members about this area they have worship and what it has meant to them at Westminster.
Reagan and I have been Presbyterians for over 50 years. In all those years, we have been surprised that some people outside our congregation accuse us of being the frozen chosen, at least as far as worship goes. This phrase can't be true at Westminster. From the time we first enter our sanctuary, our members and visitors alike are warmly greeted at the door and welcomed to our inclusive family of faith.
We are indeed thankful that Westminster is an inclusive church. We are a congregation where people care about every single one of us. Worshiping together in the pews, participating in passing of the peace, and taking communion are especially meaningful to us because we get to interact closely with each other. From the first time we visited in 2012, we have loved the personal touch we feel when we are in worship together. Like many of you, we love that every part of worship is thoroughly planned and complements all the other parts of our service. The Bible passages, the liturgy, the music, the children's sermon, and Kate's sermon, all working together to make a unified whole to focus on how much we are loved and forgiven through Christ.
We love that children are cherished in worship and are made to feel important and cared for. They are integral parts of our worship through not only the children's sermon on Sundays, but also through singing in the children's choir, or singing solos, or acting in the Christmas pageant, or acting as liturgists on special Sundays. Added to all of this are the beauty of the sanctuary itself and the inspiring wall hangings so lovingly handmade by the various members of our congregation.
We hope we are never the frozen chosen that others claim we are. We may not use cymbals or guitars in our Sunday morning worship, but our worship service shows us, and we hope others, that we are a loving group, a group who, after being inspired by our worship service, actively shows love throughout the week by serving others.
On this Epiphany Sunday, the Magi bringing gifts remind us that all people, can worship Jesus, and all are invited to his table. We thank God for our enriching worship experience and the loving disciples who worship here.